Everybody, welcome back to FTL mod showcases. New ship, new overhaul. We're back in Project Coalition and we're playing with the Taipan, which is created by me but on commission, so to speak. Basically I was watching somebody else stream, somebody asked if there was a modder in the room. I said yes, and he told me, hey, could you make this ship? And I said yes. And then I told him, hey, why don't you make it yourself? Well, I don't know, because, well, he didn't own FTL, which is kind of weird. You think everybody at this point owns FTL, especially if you're watching other people play it, right? I mean, if you know FTL, you own FTL. At least that's how I see it. But yeah, anyway, it was kind of hard for him to make a mod of his own if he didn't own the game, because you do need that for Superluminal, I believe. Anywho, yes, the Taipan. Let's see if I can figure out. I think it was a guy named Snivy Tries. Makes sense, because apparently there's this Snip. Sure, yeah, this is going well. Ship has Snivy's trademark weapons, also Snivy himself. I don't know who Snivy is or what the story behind is. All I know is that the guy who asked me to make this had that name in his name. And so we have this ship, basically based on the stealth cruiser. The only thing I didn't do is the ship art. I'm bad at art, so I thought, okay, fine, I'll make it, but you provide the art. And he did. And, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, right? It's a decent repaint of the Stealth B, I believe. So, you know. Also, the idea for the weapons are his, or mostly his. This is basically an overpowered flag gun. I say overpowered because it has one extra shot and is faster than the Mark I, and it's also accurate enough that it can hit a one-tile room, no problem. So, and then it's the usual plasma thrower that I threw on because he wanted another weapon, but he wanted something that could destroy defense drones. You can't really do that without adding hull damage or ion damage. He wasn't up for that, so it's now a plasma thrower. And instead we got a defense scrambler, which is probably going to get sold in heartbeat, and same with the fire suppression. So anyway, let's start. Oh yeah, we need to do right. But that coalition messes with the starting beacon. Nice. It's good to know that the way I coded this doesn't mess with other regular starting stuff. So that's cool. I need to see one thing. Okay, that's fine. Are we though? I'm on a side note, I guess. I've stopped using Restream because it's not really working out anymore. So I'm using something new that hopefully cuts down the delay on Twitch a bit. So I'm streaming only to Twitch, which means I can become an affiliate, which is going to be cool. For people not watching live on YouTube, nothing should change. So, you know. Anyway, this is the custom start for this one. Another day, another ship to roam stars in. Sniper wakes up from his clone bay, ready to save the duration, one rebel ship at a time. Maybe Jack another ship to add to his collection, who knows. Alright, so the weapons await you. Thank you, ship. Yeah, and I fire up the FTL. Let's go. Ship springs to life. After a short meet and greet with the rest of the crew, the ship is ready to jump. Alright. That's a bit of an awkward one because I don't know what he was trying to go for with this ship. It's like, hey, look, it's a 4-slot teleporter. You don't really have a solid boarding crew, but you also have rather powerful weapons. So it's like, what was the general idea? This was a really odd design for me. It's like he just wanted all the things on a ship. So, also I think he asked to start with a clone bay and ended up with a med bay. Whoops. Oh well. So we have one rock when we have one fire weapon. We don't have to board on this thing we set on fire. Anyway, let's get going, I guess. Welcome, Consumer Warrior. I'm hoping that the delay is much better now since we're only streaming to Twitch today. Alright. Oh, boogie board. Running boogie board. I'm using the low latency thing, so it should be okay, but, you know. That is pretty cool. So yeah, the flak is like stupidly OP. Do we board with the NG or just a Rockman? Let's board with just a Rockman for now, I guess. There's a lot of them. My goodness, there's a lot of them. Looks like they've all... Nope. Alright. Clone is still active, which is a bit of a problem. There we go. A little rock tap love, and we're all good to go again. He's running. He shouldn't be. Like that one meme goes, why are you running? You should be fighting my rock man. There you go. I knew you'd be stupid. Ion Drone 3. Ooh. Looks expensive. Slow moving drone really attacks. I mean, it is a drone, yeah. Does more ion damage and is quicker than Mark II. So it does 2 ion damage. And it's quick. I don't know, this might be worth 40 to 50, perhaps. I need to... Okay, so level 2 shields is like stupidly cheap here. Yeah, we shall. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. And he's not even running. The medbay. You fiends. Can you harm me? Maybe. I have no clue what that one weapon does, though. Oh, that's a bomb. Alright. That might start a fire. Yeah, I see people moving. Hello. Look, no, never mind. I think I'll just go that way now. A ship made on a commission. Somebody... Wait, did he actually port that last guy in? Okay. Somebody asked me to make a ship, and because he didn't own FTL, I ended up doing the entire thing except for the art. So I'm considering this my test run of the ship, because I can't let the other guy do it. So it's not mine, but it is mine. It's like commissioning artwork from somebody who owns it. And the guy who pays for it, I didn't get paid for it, mind you, or the guy that actually painted it, you know? I think I'm actually just gonna get this so I don't have to worry about my stupid weapons going offline. A CB Clone Bay, yeah. Extra Rockman would probably be better. How to get mods for FTL. Go to Google, type FTL mods, and look for a link to the... Oh, just type in Google FTL master mod lists. You can go from there. Yeah, Clone Bay would work. It was supposed to start with a Clone Bay, I think. I still have like the suggested blueprints around here somewhere. Let's see. He wanted the ship to start with... Yeah, he wanted to start with a Clone Bay. Yep. FTL without overhauls is still vanilla FTL. Sorry I have to put it that way, but that's how I see it. Yes, you may have a fancy ship, but... Federation scum. Also, why did he want this ship to start off with a defense scrambler? I mean, he didn't want to start off with a defense scrambler. He wanted a weapon that shoots down defensive drones, but that's not possible without it also being able to damage the ship, so... This was a really weird build, is all I'm trying to get at. Oh yeah, fire suppression, another one of those weird augments. He's like, nope. Wait a minute, you can't be here. Yeah, I feel you. I think I've never turned back to vanilla FTL once I started with Captain's Edition. Yes, there's the occasional challenge run that I did, but otherwise, every time I played was with an overhaul. Okay, goodbye. How many repair drones do you need? Good jeez. Good G, yeah, sure. Wait, why did my teleporter just blow up? Did I miss a shot? Come here and fight me? Seriously? Seriously? I don't want to restart. Yeah, I've beaten Captain's Edition on hard, and I have to say it wasn't a good experience. Still, though, it got me on the... Uh-oh. Oh, crud, I can't get him back. Go, NG, go. If he loses, we have to restart. Okay. I mean, even Sleeper said himself, Captain's Edition was balanced around normal mode, not hard. Apparently not that close. There it goes. We had some time. Alright, now we can power shields with our battery. That's always wonderful. Yeah, we'll attack. And this is why I find it so weird that he wanted a flak weapon to be this powerful. Extra shot? No, way smaller area. I mean, if you don't want your flak to go outside of the room, why make it a flak to begin with? Just get a burst type weapon. You know, just a regular laser weapon with 4 shots. No, it has to be a flak weapon. Fine, whatever. I'm cool with it. This is stupid. So he takes out my shields and he has cloaking. He's like, yeah, well, it's been a while since you took damage. How about some damage? Jeez. Hey, I was given blueprints to make it like that, so that's what I did. I find it weird too, but personally I would have put weapons there because you generally want weapons to be a big room. Nope. Might skip the store so we can go around. Also, is this the tiniest nebula or what? Boogie board. I don't think you could actually harm me. You could set fire to shields, though. Yeah, we don't want that. Ooh, a mantis. And there he goes. I'm pretty sure the mantis will do just fine trying to take the fire off. Double mantis. Okay, well. Hey, where is everyone? GM foe. Couldn't have been a Rockman, huh? I know, stop running. Why are you running? So we need more rock dudes. He's got a beam. It looks chunky, so I don't know if it's actually a threat to me. Yeah, but we don't want to do him because he's custom crew and he starts with full training on weapons. If you had a clone bay, well, custom, you know, you get him at the start of the run. Because he had to be named like that. Seriously, this build was all kinds of weird. Oh, he's still at full health. So he's taking care of fire and engines, I would assume. He'll be here. Eventually he'll fail. Is there fire and oxygen already? Nope. Ionized mine launcher. Ionized mines are, or can be, pretty good. Oh, right. Mines here aren't as god-awful as they are in Captain's Edition and Arsenal, right. They're still bad because they take missiles, but, you know. Could be worse. So what do we get anyway? One normal, one ion. That's not too bad, all things considered. 3 system damage. Yeah, but if you're actually boarding, especially with a medbay. 3 system damage, though. Could be worse. Yeah, but it also deals 1 point of normal damage, so that's a total of 3. Normal damage is hull, system, and 15 crew. So in total, deal 1 hull, 1 ion, 45 crew, and 3 system. Shield piercing of 3, so late game it's gonna be trash. Well, we'll still do the 1 ion damage, but let's see, here to here, here to here, here to here. Yeah, I think we can do these 3. Unpredictable how. See, that flagon is so stupidly potent. Come on. I mean, you have fire suppression, but I still don't want to deal with it. Wow, that was just sad. Go help. A firebomb of his own, huh? Did he just bomb his own crew? Wow. Yeah. We got, what, 2 weapons? No, 1 weapon and a drone. How are you guys doing? Alright then, I'm just gonna do this now. You've doomed us all! Right. It definitely has nothing to do with you being an affiliate with the rebels, but sure, it's our fault. I don't know why the view thing isn't working anymore. Yeah. Whatevs. Clearly. I dropped my bagel, it's your fault. Well, that's just being rude. Crystal sector. Yeah, we want to do reds anyway. Trying to find rock sectors. Talk with the crew. Talk to the NG. Consider using one of the NG's abilities to our advantage. What would the NG make? Medbots? Must have been a really awkward talk with, you know, the whole Jesus situation. Any family, NG? And it tells you it has no family. You wonder what that must be like. Quiet? Barrage of rasps and clicks is broadcast over the comm. Universal Translator understands a little bit towards aliens. Allowed and new come through quite clearly. You have to prove your right to be here in combat. How about that? Is that going to be enough to prove our worthiness? Nope, not yet. Fire it up then. We'd have to be careful because these guys do use their lockdown ability. It's kind of weird when they do, but they do use it. They are not. Only Rockmen are. See? Jump, jump, jump. You gonna fight or what? I would expect like really cool events to happen in Crystal Sector. It never does. Like, hey, it's super rare. There's gonna be tons of cool stuff there. Nope. I mean, I guess it's not as rare in Project Coalition, but still. Even Arsenal doesn't do anything with the Crystal Sector. Merchants, we could pick up crystals. Crystal isn't a great pair with a rock, but the lockdown is definitely a bonus. You surrender, take one of these squishy meat sacks that we've captured. You must be referring to the human captives. We don't want no humans. What up with that? With a bit of luck, we do get a choice in the matter. If they offer a Rockman, that would be nice. To me, at this point, it's all up to Gracie to do the boarding. Battery charger. Great, can't use it. I guess it's better than fire suppression. Since we actually do have a battery, but it's gonna be a while until we need the battery again, though. Alright, rock or crystal? Mini flak. Mini flak weapon only one projectile but a very small aim radius. So it's basically a basic laser flak. Interesting. Ooh, 65. That's a good one. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay. It was Ion drones are pretty powerful. Usually they are fast enough that they can stack their own ion, so... Breach ion blast. Ions can disable blah 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 blah. This one is modified to always create a breach. Damn. Yeah, what is the mining beam system? Wow. 3 power for 4 system damage. Does no crew damage, that's a lie because it does normal damage, so it will deal crew damage. Unless the negative crew damage isn't shown? Which is possible. Would we be able to even get that online? Yeah, Clone Bay, you're right. Should just get that. Clone Bay will replace your mid bay, yes. Unfortunately, no crew. Basically, a recon teleporter type of deal. Engage the rebel ship. That's a crystal one, but shh. We don't talk about that here. Alright, guess I'll start a fire elsewhere then. No, wait, they should still come and fight, right? Nope. Alright. Both in there? Huh. I mean, if you don't want to fight, you don't have to, but... It'll be quicker than slowly burning to death. That'll save us. Jumping. And I'm not recording. Great. Let's hack the rebel. It is possible to board. Drone's down. It's on fire! Run away! Go. Crystal lockdown bomb. Interesting specimens. Try to take them. Ooh, crystals. I think we can lock down bomb our own ship. That seems like a great idea. They're gonna go into piloting. See. Don't get boarded by crystals all too often, do you? This is going swimmingly. There we go. Not everybody had to die. That's one way to call it. Worthless alien craft, meet your maker, weapon blocks, blah blah blah. Ain't the first one to threaten me, and I'm sure you're not gonna be the last. Hi. Wouldn't that be the Rockman? I mean, they do mention something about them being ancestors or something. Okay, well. Might actually be saved due to the lack of oxygen. Probably not, right? It's just gonna take longer for him to suffocate. I can deal better with suffocation. Yes, which means if you do start suffocating, it's gonna take you a little bit longer to do so. Do I want you? Yeah, I want you on engines. Still no Rockman. Can we be done with the boarding? And they're gonna move to doors. Fine. Oh, we could fight in here. Alright. Zoltan can take over from the human. I generally don't upgrade my clone bale too soon. Just like the med bay, it's nice if you have scrap to burn on it, but... Oh, that's probably Coalition that messes with that. Yeah, let's get some of that. Limited time offer. Gotta love it. Not limited time offer. Still gotta love limited time offer, but this is extended for sale. Hello, double missiles. Yeah, in Project Coalition, it's not as quote-unquote exclusive, so it's also more bland. Too slow. Well, that was a whiff. So is that. Come on, Plasma. I don't expect too much from you. You are a one-power weapon, after all. Got a runner, and off he goes. It's like he knew that shot was coming in. He's like, nope. Alright, well, we can't take you with only, what, 1 HP? Yeah, 1. Magic Pixel, as some people would say. Man, Clone must be so stressful on a no-pause run. Guess Medbay wouldn't be much better. Alright, time to go find ourselves a store. Sure. Rock controlled.